Hey everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another quick look. Today we're looking at Super Puzzle Platformer, a brand new game made by Andrew Morish and published by Adult Swim Games. This game is on Steam, available for PC for the price of $7.99, and for when it first comes out, which it comes out on Friday, this Friday, being May 24th, it comes out at the price of $5.99, which is a great price for this fantastic game. I really like it a lot. I love that Adult Swim Games is being very active with releasing these games on a much more accessible platform. And it's nice to see a game like this available on Steam when it was only available for like 4 years on Adult Swim Games' website, which is fine. It's just, you know, I like having this more because it's an actual tangible game, and this is actually a much more improved version of it, and we'll see right now. Already, I can tell you we have a couple different outfits which form as different characters. I've been playing the game for about an hour to an hour and a half. It's really, really good, and I've already unlocked these outfits. Of course, I've had some really good runs in this game. I'll go ahead and play as the base character just to kind of give you an idea. We have a couple different levels here, and by a couple I mean 6, and I think there might be one secret level. And our goal is to obviously get a high score. I'll go ahead and start the game now because it's kind of hard to really explain what the game is without actually showing. So the best comparison I could make to this game actually is Super Crate Box, which is one of my favorite games. So this is like the traditional Match 3 style gameplay, but with a different mechanic. We're basically a character trapped on this Match 3 game, and we have to kind of survive and shoot the blocks to make them disappear. And then we get these cave story-looking triangular pieces, which actually, I'm almost positive that's exactly what they are, which is totally fine. I have no problem with taking some liberties, I guess you could say, from Cave Story, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it just looks similar at all. But we need to be smart with how we do this. We don't want to take out the platforms we're standing on or shoot platforms we may stand on. And then if we're unable to get, the experience as it drops, we just don't get the credit for it. And obviously as we get more of the credits, or the little triangular pieces, the more powerful our weapon becomes and the quicker we can destroy these blocks. And as we get further and further, and you'll see right here, it gets more difficult to dodge when they start throwing different kinds of patterns at you. Anytime you get squished or take damage, well actually anytime you get squished specifically, you do lose a level. So it is very important that you don't it's very easy to get really far in this game and then kind of fall back. But also as you get further and further, more blocks, and I should have waited to shoot whatever was there. And the farther you get, the more difficult things become, the more traps there are, etc., etc. So the first traps in this first level are pretty basic, and they get much more difficult actually as you go further, as you can probably guess. The traps are treated as any type of block, so although they are bad because they can insta-kill you, they're also good because they work as a match end block. And you do get, I believe, actually get extra points for destroying a trap. So I'm trying really hard to avoid taking damage. Now, every character has a different ability. This might be a different weapon, and it's also normally a different style or a different type of motion that the character has. The basic one just has a cape that allows him to fall a little bit slower, similar to the cape of Splunky, actually. So it's pretty good. Like, he's a good base character, and there's no shame in continuing to use him. My personal opinion is there are some better characters. Like, I like using the more powerful characters. There's a jetpack character who can fly around, but he's really, really slow. And I will go ahead and show him. Now, the way we unlock more levels in this is by collecting... Oh, I've never seen that building before. We unlock new levels by collecting those diamonds we just saw. And every level has a requirement for how many diamonds you have to find. What we just had there was a power-up, like a Starman from... I should have waited. This game also has a lot to do with patience, like kind of biding your time. Like any kind of Stack 3 game. Match 3 game, whatever you want to call it. So I believe the current level I'm on, you need to get 10 of these diamonds. So we've already got, 4? Maybe I have 3. So I'm getting a little, gun happy, or trigger happy is the actual phrase, isn't it? With destroying these blocks. But it's also starting to slow down a lot, which means we're probably about to get a shitstorm, or maybe not. So there's really no penalty for taking your time other than maybe getting overwhelmed. I've never had it happen to where the blocks reach the top. I'm very curious to know what happens when that happens. I don't know if you get like a game over or anything like that. Also, as you can see, there's gaps when I'm jumping through these like multiple ones falling. You also have these crates that will drop. I've only ever seen them drop more triangular experience points, I guess is what we can call them. I think this is my best level. I've gotten some insane scores on some other levels, and some of these levels do get... Ah, damn it. That's a common mistake in this game, when you destroy the blocks underneath you. Okay, so I more than doubled. No, I a little more than doubled my last score. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take a look at a different character in a different level. This was kind of my plan. So, this game, like I said, is $7.99, which I think is a fantastic price. Oh, sorry about that. I think it's a fantastic price. So I'm not going to play as a jetpack dude, but as you can see, he's got really good jump because he can fly around. He's got a normal gun, but he's so slow. I'm not even going to play as him because I just can't stand him. The ninja is actually probably my second favorite, and he has the ability to double jump, and he's got shurikens. I mainly like him, not only because it's double jump, but I think the shurikens are an interesting change. So I know some people are probably going to look at this and be like, oh, another pixelated, another pixel game. Haven't we had enough 8-bit stuff with indie games? And I really have no problem with it at all. I think the cutesy 8-bit style works really well for this game. I actually really like the graphics. But yeah, as you can see, it's got the ability to double jump. The biggest downside of playing as this character, in my opinion, or as a lot of these characters, is you get really used to their playstyle, and then when you go to play again, you screw it up. So we have these, I'm not going to get to use it, let's just stand back here and do this. That was really close. I don't know if I ever finished explaining, but that star power-up we got earlier, I'm pretty sure it doubles your points, and it makes you invincible. It seemed like it doubled, I could be wrong. So now we got another enemy to look out for, another trap I should say, and another trap as well. A little chainsaw comes out of there. It's not the most threatening, but it makes it so you can't step on that spot. Oh shit, and I accidentally jumped on it. Alright, I'll go ahead and play again. Sometimes, when I first started playing this, like literally my rounds would last like a minute or less sometimes. So when you first start out, it might seem kind of aggravating, but you will definitely get the hang of it. Like I said, there is a free Flash version of this. It's pretty old, but if you want to like try out the game, oh god, there's these little spring guys. And the cool thing about the springs are they don't count as a jump, so you can still double jump afterwards. Man, that was kind of cool. You don't really see the functionality of it necessarily, but. And also it works as any color as well, so it's kind of beneficial in that range at least. Oh, but yeah, if you aren't sure if you're interested in the game or not, which, I mean, I don't know what more you need to see, because I actually think this is a pretty fantastic game. It's very addicting. Like, I love Match 3 games, but I oftentimes am left kind of disappointed. That wasn't very good. I'm oftentimes left disappointed by them. Just in there's not very much growth a lot of the time, and but this game I feel like there's a lot of RPG elements to it. Like I said, it's got a lot of similarities to that of Cave Story, which in no way is that a bad thing. I like Cave Story a lot, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's like a Cave Story puzzle game, which I think is really cool. But yeah, if you aren't for sure interested in this game and you want to try it out before you buy it, you can actually play the Flash version on Adult Swim Games. I will put a link to that in the description below, just to give you an opportunity to play it if you're not so sure. And obviously, the more blocks you're going after, the more times you have to hit it. I figured that was kind of obvious, but... So the music is also really good. The game is made by one guy. The music is also made by one guy. Jazzy. I don't know if I described the music as that, but sure, it's got some jazzy quality. Well, not really. It's not jazzy at all. So we need to be able to take these traps out as soon as possible. There we go. That's exactly what I was waiting for. So we took out 2 of them. Oh, I should have. There we go. So I like the idea, like, the traps really don't hurt you as much as I mean, a lot of the times, depending on how good you are at the game, the traps can be really beneficial. I also really like this, like when they start really stacking them on you, I feel like that's supposed to like bring out the stress and the pressure in the game. But in reality, all it does is like gives you a shit ton of... Whoa, okay, that just dropped a huge diamond on me that I've never seen before. Let's kill that first. I wanted to destroy this, but this is going to get a chance to. Oh, there we go. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, man. I fell. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch characters again. I am using an Xbox 360 controller. I played a little bit with the keyboard, and it works just as well. I just like to play on here. The biggest downside, of course, is that I have to use the D-pad on the Xbox 360 controller, which is notoriously bad. Now, this character I'm about to play with right now is actually my favorite character, and you can see up in the top corner, it said we need 10 diamonds, and I don't think that's in one run. I think that's just total. So this character just uses a seemingly melee attack. It's got you know, obviously short range, but more power, and you can also go really, really fast with it, which adds to the power. No double jump or anything like that. It's just the way his attack is. His jump seems to be about the same as the cape guy. Well, their jumps are all the same. It just kind of is what special attribute their jumps have. So my method to playing this game, in case you do have the game and you're kind of just looking for pro tips, not that I'd consider myself a pro at this game at all, I do consider myself pretty good at it though. The best thing I normally do, and I guess this probably could be wrong, oh my god, that was so dumb. As I'm talking about my quote-unquote pro tips, what I typically do when I play is take out as many as possible, just to get at least one upgrade, and then possibly waste for more and more matching blocks at a time. So like I'll just take ones or twos, and then I'll focus more on waiting for them to get much larger and stack much higher, since that's where the points really do start to rack up, and it seems that the diamonds only fall when you have like one really huge score. So there we go, we got a score right there, or I'll level up. I also like to try and, you know, monitor what all the pieces are doing to try and keep them able, so we can get like a huge... Alright, let's get this. Let's see what's gonna drop. Oh shit. These plungers, I don't think I've explained what they do. If something falls on top of them, they explode. And actually, it's kind of beneficial. We level down, we're gonna die. And normally it's kind of beneficial, because it'll weaken all the blocks in one spot. But on the downside, it can really mess you up if you're like right next to it, because there is a blast radius, and if you're in it, you will die. Like I said, all of the attacks from the enemies are hit kills, just like the spikes are. But I really do like the way this game is set up, kind of like a platformer, and it really is interesting, and I feel like I've seen something like it before, not trying to like take away from this game. But I want to say it's like super original, but I don't know for sure if it's been done or not. I could have let the plunger explode, or the TNT, I guess is what it's actually called. There is one other thing in this game I want to show in this video. I didn't want to show too much, just because I feel like the game really does kind of speak for itself. I don't know if we've seen this pattern of stuff falling. Yeah, they did, so. This is another pattern that you'll see in the game. I think it's actually a lot easier than them all falling from a straight line. There we go, there's another diamond, so I think I'm close to, oh fuck. The morning stars are a huge pain in the ass, but we got lucky with, oh god. There we go. That was a lot of points. The pots are essentially the same as the, I believe, as the crates. Yeah. I was pretty sure. I didn't want to say that and then be wrong, because I hate being wrong. I guess I already said it, so even if I was, I don't know why I paused like that. So yeah, there's an interesting balance of trying to continue with your work of breaking things, and then trying to... Oh, fuck, we're in that spot. I also like the platforming a lot, because it gives you that ability to, like, jump over things. And it rewards you for playing well, other than just... No, fuck. That happens a lot, like, lowering up and down at the same time. You're in trouble. Ah! Yeah. I guess I could have jumped towards it. That's fine. That was an okay run. We didn't unlock anything, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm curious as to how many more diamonds we needed. I'll go ahead and just show this last character. We need 2 more diamonds. This last character, at first when I saw it, I was like, holy crap, that's so cool. And then when I kind of started using it, I didn't really like it. It's double pistols, and you use this by using the left and right trigger. I'm assuming you can hear it, because the left and right triggers are very loud triggers. So it's pretty interesting, and the upgrade, I'm pretty sure it just upgrades like your normal gun. So we have a little bit higher power, just based on the fact that we are shooting in 2 different directions. And this can be pretty good based on like how much crowd control you're trying to do, but I don't really ever find myself having issues with that, so maybe for some people it's better. And then obviously if you don't even want to use both lasers, which why would you even pick this character? If you weren't, you can just shoot one. Okay, so yeah, it just shoots the same upgraded shots on both sides. I almost killed myself. So there you go, you got a little example of what that does. Oh, you don't get points for that though, that's the downside, I guess. To still be able to collect my experience. Oh, damn it! I didn't even realize there was a red one there. That is probably like the most often way you will die. And I guess I didn't mention, but yeah, there's a high score set up there, and that'll show up for Steam, showing what all people's high scores are. I'm worried that there's gonna be some weird flickering going on in the video. There's multiplayer, but it really is just using like a controller and a keyboard or multiple controllers. Local multiplayer only, which that's fine. There's also these challenges, which you unlock. I'm not really sure exactly how you unlock them. I'm assuming it just unlocks as you get further and further in a level, less than further and further you get with points, or the higher and higher points you get. So I have a little less than half of them unlocked, and I'll go ahead and show you. These are actually pretty cool. It really does a good job of helping you learn how to avoid and dodge a lot of these weapons. So we're given the ninja, which means the double jump is probably going to be insanely useful. Oh wow, that was really dumb. That was stupid. Try it again. So I gotta point out the fact, I mean, I never did do a Super House of Dead Ninja video. I recorded one, but the frame rate got all messed up, and I didn't even end up posting it. I still would like to do something with the game. Wow, that was really bad. I'd still like to do something with the game because I really enjoyed it a lot. But I want to point out that Adult Swim Games is doing a really good job publishing all these games. There's a lot of games they could be releasing on Adult Swim from Adult Swim Games, and I'm really glad to see they're like really releasing like the best ones. This is the Canon Challenge. I'm kind of just going through them to kind of give you an idea of what kind of stuff we'll see here. I'm not going to try and win any because I can't. And it also appears that you get characters just by doing insanely well. Like I unlocked 3 characters, yeah. 3 characters in one go. I was jumping around like a damn fool. I'll try that one again real quick. I'm really curious too because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, and I really hope I am. But oh my god, I'm not big. I'm looking right at it, and I'm not. I'm like waiting for stuff to fall. They said, the guy who sent me the copy of this game, they said they're working on something else now. And I'm very curious as to what that is, because I've been insanely impressed with... Wow, this is really tough. What the hell? That was weird. The Steam window, like, started to overlap the game window. That was weird. Let's just go ahead and go back and do, like, a normal attempt again. I'll try to get an actual good high score this time. We'll go here and possibly release a new or unlock a new level. I don't know, I really do like the graphical style of this game, and I have like this soft spot for like really close up pixelated graphics. So I love. I should have waited to destroy that block. I could have just got match 3. Obviously, you get more points when you have more matching. I don't know why I'm explaining this, because if you've played any kind of match 3 game before, you get it. But I guess it's mostly because this isn't your mom or dad's match 3 game. Well, probably your mom's. Moms seem to like match 3 games a lot. Let's see. I mean, who doesn't like match 3 games? I'm just trying to get a good high score to end the video out on. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what else. I mean, it was only a matter of time until Adult Swim Games joined the whole Steam movement, because their games have always been pretty popular and successful. Good move of my patience. They've always been really good at getting games on their website, like getting really good games on their website. So it was only a matter of time before they used their amazing publishing abilities to release on Steam. And at a great time, too. I mean, indie games are at an all-time high. Seriously, like, I know this is supposed to be on this game, but there are other games, I think that's what it's actually called. I feel bad because I'm also trying to talk about how much I love the game, which I do, I honestly do. Super Tower of Dead Ninjas. There we go. I love that game a lot, too. If you don't get this game, you really should get that game. Maybe I could still make a video on it. Maybe I will. It's just a lot of people made videos on that game. Oh, that was close. I also get really nervous about this spinny turret guy because he rarely shoots anything. I also like how at a point in the game your power gets so high that you can literally just like punch stuff as it falls. Like 1 or 2 hits and it doesn't even make it. It's a good feeling. I think we just unlocked a new level. Go ahead and destroy this Morning Star. Wait, how come I didn't destroy it? Get destroyed. I want those experience points. Oh, that was so not worth it. Yeah, it was. Anytime I see Morning Stars, damn it! I was gonna say, I think it's Super Meat Boy. Well, I think we unlocked a new level. Yeah, Cooking Caves. Cool. I know those are like programmed in high scores, but it always makes me feel so inferior. Oh, let's take a look at the new level, shall we? Alright, so Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe. Let's play as Ninja one more time. So what level did we unlock? Oh, Cooking Caves. Looks like a volcano to me. The levels obviously aren't too different aesthetically. Well, this one actually is. Oh wow, this one's actually really different. Huh. Nice. They totally made me eat my words. I was gonna say, one of the downsides of this game is it doesn't have a lot of variety as far as level design goes. That was really stupid. By the way, if you get squished without taking any experience, you just straight up die. That was one of the things that happened to me a lot when I first was playing this. By the way, if any of you guys get this game on Friday, feel free to post like a video response of any kind of like really good run you have, and I might just accept it. And like, yeah, give me feedback. I mean, I did my video on the Yogg, and that would seem to go really well, and I hope that people get that game because I really want to know what kind of experience you guys have with it. Okay, so now we got fireballs shooting up from the bottom. That is insane! Tower up. Alright, so I think that's a pretty good look at the game. I don't know how long this has been, but I definitely feel like I've done the game justice. So the game is Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe. It's going to be out on Friday, May 24th. At the price of $5.99, and then in 2 weeks it'll go up to $7.99, which even $7.99 is a great price. There's 8 characters, 6 different worlds, dozens of obstacles, 20 challenges, and you can play single player or local head-to-head multiplayer. So guys, and 30 Steam achievements, for those of you who care about Steam achievements. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this quick look. I'm Red Panda Gamer. Like this video, favorite this video, comment to, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them below. If you have any games you want to see me quick look at, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your thoughts are on this game. I'd really like to know. And there will be a link in the description below to get to the game, and a link to get to the Flash version of it if you want to just try it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.